Hello, I'm Tom Bailey, and in today's episode, I'm joined by Robert Middleton, who is the author of the best-selling book, The Info Guru Marketing Manual, as well as the weekly Fearless Marketer newsletter. So, Robert, hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode.
Thanks. Good to be here.
And whereabouts are you in the world right now?
I live in Boulder Creek, California, which is in the San Francisco Bay Area on the top of a mountain in the middle of the redwoods.
Wow, wonderful. Sounds amazing. But you've got some amazing views over the redwoods as well.
Yep. They're right in my backyard.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks so much for that. And let me now dive into the subject of Robert quickly in more detail. So, Robert has been helping self employed professionals attract new clients for the past 35 years and has helped thousands of consultants, coaches, and trainers to be better marketers of their professional services. The title for today's episode is How to Attract More Wonderful High End Clients. And Robert's going to show us how to do that in just 7 minutes. So no pressure, Robert. Question number one is, who are your ideal clients?
Well, you've already said it, self-employed B2B professionals, mostly consultants, coaches, trainers that offer high-end types of services to companies.
Fantastic. Thank you. Very defined niche. And what is typically the biggest challenge that they face?
Well, there's really four big things that I work with them on. Number one is having a good high-end program to sell to begin with. I call it an HEOB, high-end outcome-based program,
Nice.
a program that can produce a measurable result for your clients. If you can do that, you can charge more for it.
Got
So
it.
an in-depth kind of program, that's number one challenge. Number two challenge is getting in front of the right people. And in our programs, we work a lot on how to do that, how to get with people who can buy your services. Third challenge is how to communicate your value powerfully to your potential clients. And I show people how to put together a powerful presentation. We'll talk more about that in a bit. And the third thing is how to close the business. Once you've got someone, you're communicating to them. How do you convert that into closed deals? So those are the big
Mhm.
challenges. If you can do those, you can get a lot of great clients.
Great. And I guess the starting point for a lot of your clients will probably be they haven't got those three things solved yet. So thinking of
Yes,
those
four
people.
actually. They haven't got
Oh,
four of them. Often they're terrible at all of them.
yes. Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
So
And, and those clients that are terrible at all of them, what impact does that typically have on their business?
what's the impact of not having those
Yeah,
or learning
exactly.
those? Well, the impact is not enough clients,
Hmm.
struggling and efforting with marketing, not good at communicating,
Yeah,
frustration about the whole marketing process.
yeah.
So that's what, people contact me when they say, well, I'm great at what I do,
Hmm.
but I can't sell enough of what I have.
Yes, I think the biggest impact, like you said, is not having enough clients effectively, because then that equals not enough revenue as well.
Exactly.
So thinking of these people then with not enough clients, and what is the biggest or what is the most valuable piece of advice that you might give to somebody to really help them solve that problem?
Well, the thing that I like to emphasize, I'm giving a presentation on this later today,
Hmm.
is give your prospective clients experiences of what you do and who you are.
Yeah,
For instance, this is an example. You're doing an interview, people get to see me and
hmm,
experience me.
got it.
People put way too much time into social media, content marketing. Now, these can be good for certain kinds of businesses, but if you're a professional selling a high end service, I think a lot of that is a complete waste of time.
Yeah,
Trying to get people to your website, all of that. I don't put any effort into that. I work on getting in front of people and then giving an experience of who I am so they can go, "Oh, I get it. I see who you are." So it's being proactive.
got it.
It's reaching out instead of being passive in their marketing. You know what I mean by
Hmm.
passive? It's
Yeah.
like, well, I'll do a great job,
Mhm.
and then I'll use my prayer strategy to attract clients, which I pray that they'll send me referrals
Yeah.
instead of finding ways to get in front of people. So what I've done a lot in my business is done lots of presentations, lots of webinars, got in front of professional groups, that kind of thing. That's what's gotten me clients, lots and lots of clients.
Fantastic. I absolutely love that advice. And like you said, the normally the person stood at the front of the room is the one seen as the leader. So if you can put yourself there, obviously all eyes are on you, and that's a great way to get yourself out in front of your prospective clients.
Absolutely.
So given that, what is one valuable free resource that you can share to help people with this problem in their business?
You forgot my biggest failure.
That's next.
Oh, that's next. Okay, it's
Hmm.
in a different order than you had here. One, what you can do is go to my website, actionplan.club, not .com,
Hmm.
actionplan.club/PC.
Great.
And I have a booklet called Get More Meetings, Land More Clients. So
Fantastic.
an ebook, so you can get that there.
Great. Get more meetings, land more clients, and you can get that from actionplan.club/PC. And I'll put that link below the episode so that people can click on that and jump right in.
Terrific.
So you were one step ahead of me, but the next question is, what is your greatest failure that you've ever made, either in life or business, and what did you learn from it?
Well, when I thought of this, what popped into my head, this is really a good one, is that I haven't failed enough.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest mistakes we make is not trying enough things, risking enough things, getting out there and doing things. And it's what I see with my clients as well. Well, I can't call these people because, oh my God, they might reject me. And I said, who gives a damn?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you connect with enough people, try enough things, be creative, you're going to find things that sticks. So, what you're doing, Tom, is a very creative thing. When I saw this thing, 7-minute interview, that's a crazy thing to do. No one does this. And so that's trying something, being willing to fail,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you failed at some things, but I failed at a
Of
lot of
course.
things. But I need to fail at more.
Yeah.
Now, I'm getting sort of near the end of my career, so I don't want to fail hugely,
Yeah, of
but
course.
taking risks, doing crazy things, being out there more, more. I think that's really
Yeah.
important.
I, I love that. And I don't know if you first said this, but Michael Jordan famously said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So like you
Yes.
said, you need to be out there taking those shots. Even if you're going to miss a few of them, you've got to be out there taking those shots to actually score a few points.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is equivalent of you're not taking enough shots.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And it's okay if you miss a few shots. It's not the end of the world. You just keep taking more, right?
absolutely.
Great. Thank you so much for that. And the last question I've got for you today is, what is one question that I should have asked you that will also give great value to our audience?
My question is, how do your clients get stuck?
And what would your answer be to that?
They believe what they think.
Yeah.
It's sort of related to the last one. It's like, well, if I do this, then this will happen. Well, if I try that, no one will be interested. I mean, we're I call it the mind made matrix.
Yeah.
The matrix. So
Yeah.
we live in our mind in a virtual reality that tells us that things aren't going to work.
Hmm.
We live in a virtual reality that things are hard and that marketing is difficult and that all these limitations and fears. So I have to do a lot of work with people to question their beliefs about what's possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just made up stuff for the most part. I mean, not always. There's things that maybe are stupid to do,
Hmm.
but in the most cases, it's stuff that they've just made up based on something someone told them or some past experience, and that's what
Yep.
stops people.
Yeah. Limiting beliefs based on our own perception, not necessarily on reality.
Exactly. So,
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you so much for that. It's a really great point to end on. So, Robert, thank you so much again for your time today. I really appreciate you joining us for this episode.
thank you, Tom. It was fun.